It's Yello Barbb, and I just jumped out the porch with dirty glove bastards.
Blow the whistle, come here, little mama. I'm a bad bitch, I do what I want.
Alright, we got Yello Barbb jumping off the porch with us today.
Period.
How you
Real
feeling?
bad.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling real good. I'm real excited. Like, this a big step for me, so I'm really just lit right now.
Nah, for
I'm
sure.
grateful to be here, and it's only up from here, real bad.
For sure. It's a pleasure to have you on the porch with us, man.
Thank you.
Earlier you said you were nervous.
I was nervous.
Not no more.
I mean, a little bit.
Nah, I feel that. I feel
A little
that.
bit, a little bit.
So how do it feel to be here?
It feel like, I don't know, it really feel good. Like, feel like it's a big step in my career. So it feel like I'm achieving the goal, one of my biggest goals. Like, it just feel like I'm doing something big. It's the first step, like, so, I don't know, I just feel good. I feel great. I'm in good spirits, good energy.
Nah, for sure. So how would you describe growing up in the city of Atlanta? East Side to be exact.
To be honest, I just feel like growing up in East Atlanta, you really gotta learn how to survive. Cause if you don't, you either getting bullied or you stand on business. So with me growing up, I'm the only girl at that. So I was surrounded by nothing but boys. So surrounded by them, I had to learn how to fight. I was tough, cause girls just gonna try you for no reason. Like they might just walk, they don't even know you. They might just walk up on you, just try you, cause they just feel like they that bitch. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta just really stand on business, like real bad. But other than that, like everybody getting money. We just worry about getting the money, like real bad. Like everybody I hang with getting money. Like we real humble. I don't really hang with people that's too cocky and, you know what I'm saying, look above other people. You know what I'm saying? I'm too humble for that. I come from that, so it's like, yeah, we just getting the money, staying out the way. Whoever come trying to get in between that shit, we just gonna stand on business. But other than that, like, we just get money.
How would you describe your childhood coming up?
It was hard. It was real hard growing up. My mama, she didn't really have much, but she made a way, if that makes sense. So growing up, I stayed with my auntie on the east side, on Buttercrest. And in that house itself, you already got like 15 other people. So growing up, I didn't have my own room. I didn't know what privacy was. I didn't know what having designer and having the, you know, the biggest Jordans, the latest, you know what I'm saying, drops. Like, no, like, we come from sleeping on the floors. I put that shit in my songs. Like, I come from sleeping on the floors to the cars. In real life, like, we didn't really have much. So when I turned 16, I just got me a job, because one thing about it, if you're from the east side, you really own some money. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna try to get some money out of nothing. It don't matter if you gonna sell some water on the street, like at the red light, but you gonna make your money. So it was real hard for me. I got a job at 16, still dealing with my mama ain't really having much. So I was just always hopping from house to house. I'm either living at my grandma's house, living at my auntie house, living at my mama, you know what I'm saying, sister house. Like, it just, I ain't have it good growing up. And that, I feel like that what made me grind the way I am grinding now. Like, cause I had nothing growing up. You know what I'm saying? I come from rocking the same one pair of shoes the whole school year, like on some real shit. Like, I ain't really have much growing up, but we were grateful cause, you know, my aunties, they real humble. So we ain't grow up on that, you look down on nothing. Nah, we grow up on some, we in this shit together. Like, you know what I'm saying? We stick together, we in this shit together. So it was fun growing up on some real shit. Like, I was surrounded by my cousins. We outside playing every day. We ain't really caring about, like, you know what I'm saying, what we got on and how much money, we kids. But other than that, I had love surrounded by me, and I'm grateful for that. But financially, like, nah, we ain't have much. So it was real hard.
What type of kid would you describe yourself as growing up?
Oh man, I say everybody. I'm known for like talking my shit, beating bitches up, cause staying on business. Cause bitches be thinking they bullying some. Bitch, you ain't bullying nobody. You ain't nobody to be exact in my eye. You feel what I'm saying? So you not finna come to me like you want some big bully shit because I'm real humble. So I ain't finna pop it. I'm gonna be chill. But the moment you think you finna come over here, think you finna check some shit, oh yeah, let's do it. So yeah, I just talk my shit. I'm nonchalant. I'm loud as hell. They'll say like, yeah, Yello loud as fuck. But I don't give a fuck, cause I just don't give a fuck. But I'm goofy. I'm goofy, and I'm real. I'm the realest. Real bad. I'm stealing it.
At what point would you say you jumped off the porch?
Been jumped out of the porch. I say I jumped out of the porch like, man, I say I jumped out of the porch when I was in 5th grade. I remember me and my homegirl, her name Angel, and we were fighting teachers in school. That when I jumped out of the porch, like when I was fighting grown-ups, and I'm only like 10 years old, 6-year-old, 8-year-old, whatever you want to call it. Then when I knew I like, you just can't tell me shit, like, I'm gonna do what I want to do at the end of the day. But
You beat a teacher up?
yeah.
Why?
Because, I don't know, she was just talking to us crazy.
Yeah.
And me and my homegirl, we on some shit like, you not talking to her. So she thought that we weren't gonna, you know what I'm saying, go up on her. And me and her, we basically jumped her. And we got expelled from the school.
Damn, you knew you was the shit after that.
Yeah. But I'm humble, so it's like, I don't go around like bragging on it. Like, it just, you fuck around and find out type shit. Real bad. But other than that, everybody fuck with me, like, everybody cool with me and shit. The hang hoes gonna hate, of course. But other than that, everybody fuck with me.
How you know a hoe hating?
I know for a fact that's how I knew these hoes would hang. Cause for number one, everybody know I come from nothing. So for you to start like showing secret animosity and want to like hate on me for no reason, that's very weird. You get what I'm saying? But then how I know hoe hang when I popped out rapping. With my rapping like last year, that's when I realized who the hang bitch was. Because rap is a career that you just gonna see who there for you, who really not. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you might need somebody to show up to your showcase, your singer release party. You get what I'm saying? So you might drop a song. You gonna see who comment, who fuck with it. So that's when I realized these hoes would really hang. Like, I done lost so many bitches that was so-called my friend ever since I popped out with my rapping. Cause I was modeling before this. I never planned on like doing rapping as a career. I was a model in high school, you get what I'm saying? But rapping always been my hidden talent, like on some real shit. I've been rapping since I was small. But shit, I ended up letting my homegirl listen to it one day cause I was heartbroken at the time. I'm just keeping it real. And they were like, nah, you need to drop that shit. Like, that shit hard. And that shit went up, so yeah. But ever since then, hoes just been moving weird, stopped coming on my shit, all type of weird shit. But fuck them hoes, man.
I'm trying to tell you.
Fuck them hoes. What's real shit? What about that?
How you knew you was fire rapping? Tell us about the first time you went in the booth.
When I first went in the booth, I was heartbroken, like on some real shit. Like I was in so much pain, so I already knew it was gonna be like a diss song towards the nigga for the streets, you get what I'm saying? But when I went in there, shit, I had all my homegirls and I had some of my family members in there. And they were just on my ass like, bro, you better pop your shit. Like, cause we ain't come out here for no reason, you get what I'm saying? And it's like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning at that. So we didn't know, we just vibing. And then boom, I played the beat. And then everybody was just fucking with the beat. So then that's when I was like, oh yeah, I'm finna go crazy on this beat. So I just got the writing. Cause I write my songs. So I got the writing, and then I went in the booth, started talking my shit. And then I'm looking in the little window cause I could see them. And I'm seeing them like doing like this and shit. So I'm like, oh yeah, they fucking with it. They fucking with it. So when I came out the booth, they was like, oh yeah, you got you a one with this one. Then when I dropped it, that's when that shit hit like 10K views in one day. In the second day, I was already like in 20K views. Like right now, I'd probably be like at 30, 34 or 30 something K views or whatever. But that's when I realized I know how to rap. And everybody was like, oh yeah, you hard as fuck. When you got other people telling you hard, I already knew I'm hard, but I'm just humble. Did what I just do for fun. So when you got other people telling you, Yello, you hard as fuck, like, that shit ain't gonna do nothing but make you want to go harder. Like, why not? Shit, I'm finna just do both, modeling and rap.
Real shit.
Yeah.
So what was the reaction, not even necessarily reaction, what was the next step after that? After you dropped this song, everybody eating this shit up, how do you know, like, all right, fuck it, I'm finna plan my career out? Like, what was your next step after that?
Like, when I realized this shit was going up,
yeah,
my next step was, all right, so I see people fucking with my music. So the next step is go back in the studio and just work on my sound. See what type of beats I mess with or what type of beats I like. And just work on my sound, just keep going working on my sound. And in the meantime, I was just going in the studio recording, doing different types of songs, like a love song. I might go in there and make a trap song, like it just all depends on my mood, my bad. And shit, I just knew which songs was gonna be the ones. And I drop it like a little 30-second like snippet on my story, and I just like do the little vote thingy and see what people say, and they be like, man, drop. So if you wanna be honest, I just been working on my sound, but that shit a wrap because I'm finna drop now. Like next weekend, next Saturday, is my first music video. So it's over with. I'm on all these bitchinettes. Like, I'm on all these bitchinettes.
For
no
sure.
cap.
What would you say is your overall message in your music? What you want people to know about Yello Barbb when they turn that shit on?
I want people to know, like, just pop your shit. Whatever you do, pop your shit. I don't give a fuck what this bitch talking about. I don't give a fuck what this nigga talking about. Pop your shit. Show these fuck what you talking about. Like, you ain't gotta really prove no points. Just pop your shit. Like, regardless. Pop your shit. And don't let nobody step on your neck. Like, that's just that.
Stand on business.
Stand on business.
Nah, for real. What can we expect from this project that you're getting ready to put out?
You could expect some lit shit, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't even really speak on too much. Y'all just gonna see what I'm finna drop, but this some lit shit. Like, everybody in the city gonna fuck with this one. Like, everybody already fuck with my music. But I feel like what I'm finna drop, my next video, next Saturday, they gonna fuck with this one. Like, even a music video itself, this shit gonna be talking about something, like, so it's just like, just tune in, y'all gonna see. I ain't really the type to really speak on too much. You just gotta really tune in to see. You gonna hear about it regardless. And that's just what I'm on. Like, I'm just in a phrase where I'm finna stand on a lot of business. Like, you gonna hear about my name. You gonna see me at the top. I don't know about seeing you at the top, but you gonna see me at the top.
For sure.
Most definitely.
How did you come up with the name Yello Barbb?
So, my auntie came to me, she was like, cause I was going by, my Instagram name at the time was Yello Barbb, and Nene is my nickname. So when I started getting serious in modeling, my auntie came to me cause my picture used to go up and stuff like that, everybody showing mad love. And my auntie on some shit like, what you want people to know you by? You want people to know by your real name, or you want a nickname? And I'm like, a nickname. But I knew I didn't want my real name in my name because I was going by Yello Barbb. And I knew I wanted to keep Barb. So then I was like, okay, if nobody don't know me and they say Yello Barbb, they gonna know that I'm light skinned and I'm a Barbie. And when I put that shit together, I was like, Yello Barbb. I ain't never heard no Yello Barbb. And I just went with it. Shit, and it just been Yello Barbb ever since.
Yeah,
like, and that was like in 2020.
Who would you say you look up to musically?
I fuck with everybody. I fuck with Cardi B. I ain't gonna lie, like when I blow, I need her on a couple of my songs. Like we gonna be locked in, most definitely. I fuck with Gorilla. I fuck with the City Girls. Young Nudy, 21 Savage, and Baby Drill. But that's about it. Agent Doll, I fuck with Agent Doll. No cap. And Kash Doll. I look at her like a mama, but nah, for real. I'm gonna have to get a few in with Kash Doll, no cap. And she already been showing love. Like one day, I had reposted her song and she reposted that shit. I was like, yeah, she a real bitch. She a real bitch. I fuck with real bitches. Like, you can just tell she a real bitch. And then I fuck with Cardi cause she's a real, everybody I just named, they just a real bitch. Real bad. And Lotto, that's about it.
For sure. Has anybody reached out to you like to let you know like, yo, music is hard? Like anybody you looked up to for real?
Not anybody I look up to, not yet, but I know it's on the way, sooner than later.
For real. Would you say it's hard to make it out of East Atlanta as a female?
Yes, cause you got so many distractions around you. Like, you might sometimes you might be born into a toxic environment or, a fucked up situation. So you gotta make a way out of nothing. Like, a lot of times people from the east side, they gotta make their way. They gotta make a way, like we not handed nothing. Like we don't got rich mamas and we not really spoiled and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's hard, but as long as you stay dedicated, you can get through whatever you put your mind to. Most definitely, you just gotta really stay focused because you can really get distracted easily. Like, it's females in gangs and all type of shit. Cause they might need some money, you get what I'm saying? Their parents can't provide them no money. So they ain't got no choice but to, you know what I'm saying, go in the gang and get their money that way. So it's just really hard in the east side, like growing up in the east side. But as long as you stay dedicated and you really wanna do something in life, I feel like you can do that shit. Just keep going, don't give up.
No, real shit. What else you be working on besides music?
I be modeling, and I'm finna pop out with something in September. I can't really speak on too much, but I feel like that's another me, you get what I'm saying, in a creative way. I'm really talented in different ways. Like, I know how to model, I know how to rap, I know how to design, I know how to do hair. I just don't like doing hair. Like, on some real shit, but I just know what my passions are. I love modeling, I love rapping, and y'all gonna see in September. It's like, I'm real, like, I got a lot of shit I'm working on behind the scenes.
Real shit. Any last words and shout outs?
I wanna shout out to my sisters. Like, that's what number one, I wanna shout out to my sisters, like, no cap, like, because they make it so easier, like, on everything I love. Like, if it wasn't for them, it would probably be a little bit harder.
For sure. Let the world know who you rock with.
Yeah, I love y'all, man. Like, they when I say they there every trip, and I really appreciate that. And I want to shout out to the people that's really fuck with me before the world catch on to who I am. Cause I have a lot of support, like, and I really love y'all. Like, I love my babies, like, real bad. I love everybody that support me. Like, this shit finna get big. I don't give a fuck, can't nothing stop me, you hear me? Yeah.
For sure.
This shit getting big.
Nah, for sure.
Blow the whistle, come here, little mama. I'm a bad bitch, I do what I want. Bust it up and bust it open.